Yo, how you doing? Good to see you. What time is it over there for you? Like 12 maybe? You still keep a strange bedtime? Maybe Twitch bots. Oh, 1 a.m. Okay, so you're just 12 then. I mean, not 12. I mean, 12 hours different than me. How was your day today? Alright, I'm just checking to see if one of these users is a bot so I can block them. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. I feel that on a spiritual level. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, not great, but it is what it is. I realized that I had basically, you know how, I don't know if you're familiar with the word dissociating, but like, well, I guess it wasn't really dissociating, but, I don't know. Basically, I realized that I was trying to feel so hard that I didn't know that I was trying to feel, that I was feeling those feelings. And so I didn't even recognize when I was feeling anxious or depressed because I was just so numb to it. And, yeah. Fun times. So, like, I feel fine, but in reality, it's like, yeah, I should probably get, should probably do something about that type of thing. So I don't really know how I'm feeling. I think I'm okay. There's been a lot of, like, drama in my life, it feels like. A lot of, people misunderstanding me, and it due to things that are, like, not... Like, for example, if you, let's say you fuck up, and then then someone's mad at you. Okay, that, you understand why. But if something's mad at you or something like that, and you don't know why, you have no idea, you're like, I haven't done anything, what could possibly be the thing that's... Or like, you make something that's just like an honest mistake, but they're just like going off. It's like, I've just had hit after hit after hit after hit since even before the beginning, like just at the very end of the year until now. And it's just like, it's only been like a little over 2 weeks, but it's been a lot in 2 weeks. So I took some time yesterday to kind of look over my like plans for this year in terms of like rigging and all that stuff. And at least I finished I'm finishing my first week. I don't think it'll be too hard for me to get into the flow of streaming and whatnot. I have a few like different places of like, yeah, defeated can be sometimes it. I have a few streams of income, like potential streams of income, but it's not like there are a lot. The only real money I'm getting is if for the extremely nice people who were willing to sub to me despite me being so tiny, and for rigging. But because it takes me so long, I'm trying to, and like sometimes I would end up procrastinating. It's like, if someone has fight or freeze, I'm freeze 100% all the way. And it's like, if I don't move, then I won't make a mistake type of thing, so. But I wasn't even realizing that I was frozen, which, doesn't exactly help. But now I forgot what I was gonna say. How convenient. Oh, right. So like this model I originally had projected to finish like months ago. And I was gonna finish like Misty's model by the end of the year. And Rose has it worse because of like the blackouts and stuff that she's experiencing, but yeah. It should be small.
Is it in the mailbox?
No, it should be in the package room. You looked at all the packages? I'll take a look.
Do you think it's in the mailbox?
I mean, you can try. If you, it wouldn't.
Where are they?
They just said in the mail room. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. My lips have been really dry since, you know, recovering from COVID and being like a bona fide mouth breather. But yeah, so I wanted chapstick, and I've had chapstick come. And anyway, one thing I'm not trying to be like a downer, and I don't even necessarily feel that down, you know. It's just a really bizarre state to be in. But yeah, so now I've actually looked at, like, okay, if I go by the schedule I have now for rigging and for streaming gaming, that's 17 hours for, actually I can show you my little thing. I don't know what that is, but just, so this is a little bit of a personal look, but Kale, I'll get in here somewhere, sometime, some way. You will have a model. I'm sorry that it's been so crazy, but yeah, so I have gaming streams. The Thursday is supposed to be kind of like my day off, or like easier day, and then I can schedule my psych and doctor appointments and stuff like that on a Thursday, and then rigging, and then wild card. So like I could just do anything on that Saturday, and then sometimes I might do rigging on Sunday depending on how I'm feeling. But that would mean, like, together that would basically be 40 hours, and this has been pretty, well, at least the streaming part has been pretty comfortable. It's kind of hard not to enjoy just, you know, streaming, just playing games and stuff. And also I've gotten better at it, and I just enjoy spending time with you guys and whatnot. And then, so I have all these rigging obligations to finish. Like, Jack was originally going to be in like January, and now he's in May, to try and be like realistic about it. Like, I don't know, it feels like, I was telling Shin, like, I know how, like, must be what artists and riggers feel like, because like I knew from the client side, oh, like waiting, and it's tough, and you're just so excited, and just like, what's taking so long, you know, why aren't they working on it or whatever. I see them like doing this, why can't they work on my thing? And then I'm on the other side. I mean, I always understood, like, I never really had any complaints about artists and riggers, but I'm just saying, like, I can understand from a customer's point of view, but now being on the other side, I'm like, I see now why things end up getting delayed so long. And it doesn't help that, like Arthur alone, he has 50 layers for his eyes and 50 layers for like his mouth or something, and then Jack has like close to 500 pieces of hair. Like, I'm not looking forward to that. But then, like, I have this halfway done, and just I need to do showcases. There's just like a lot of stuff I need to do, and this is just kind of to remind myself, like, these are things I can do. I just need to, you know, keep it up, and then I need to upload VODs, and all that stuff. So, yeah. So ideally, my target is $2,250 a month, and that is not even minimum wage. So, yeah, it's kind of like a bit of a ultimatum given by my husband, because he's been supporting me through this kind of like quarter life crisis for more than a year now, and I keep pivoting. Now I'm finally like settling into something, but I need to be able to contribute, you know. So if I can at least get this, then I can at least still continue what I'm doing and then grow from there. But if I'm not able to do that by May, then it's kind of like, okay, time to be miserable. Like, I have a fire under my ass, you know. I'm really desperate. So I know that things will get done, but at the same time, I apply a lot of pressure to myself. So, also, if you're wondering, I'm sucking a lozenge cough drop. But yeah, so it's just easy to kind of like just escape into, you know, playing games with my friends or just whatever. I'm probably sharing more than is necessary, but I guess I just needed to get it out. I'll show you what I have so far with the hair. So, I did the bangs on all angles. And I did the forget that, like, the space thing. I'm still doing the back hair, but you can get, I think there's a mask there, that's why it's making it look like that. But I've done the general, I'm working on the X right now, and then I have to do the delicious corners. That's sarcasm. And then I will apply physics. Then we'll see how everything moves together. Because it looks a little flat right here, like in the back. Almost like there's something in the back of his head and it's just like turning with it, so it's a lot of trial and error. Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. It's kind of weird because like sometimes you feel like you have all the support in the world, like tons of people who like love you, want to take care of you, but then sometimes it just feels like there's no one at the same time. It's like, rest in peace. But yeah, my camera wasn't working this morning, but luckily I have like 3 or 4 webcams, so I just put on another one and it seems to be working okay. But anyway, okay. So I put a, this is the same one when I did with 𝗟𝗶H, where I have a, let's see if I can, so I have like this mask here, which is basically half the face. And so then his hair can look like it's going on front there. And like, yes, it's not a perfect solution because if you see here, then it's like it'll be moving and it'll be kind of like cutting or something. But unless we want it to like just suddenly pop up, which I don't think is a particularly good look, like this is like the next best thing, I think. Yeah, because originally at one point I had the hair in front of the face and then I realized I had to look back. And this is actually something I've had to do with every model, where I should probably just like look at a flat picture of them and see how it was originally drawn, and it was originally drawn to be in the back, so I need to put it there. Come on, door box, turn on. There we go. I love my tour box. It makes such a difference to me. So part of this would be that like this stuff has to kind of shift forward like that. I feel like it has to shift forward, but it can't shift downward because that's when it starts to like not look quite right. Yo, I can't remember. Are you in school or something? I know you're older than me, but you know, that's not indicative of anything. But yeah, I don't need to be like the most. I just want to be comfortable. I don't need to be the most popular streamer or this or that or the other. If I can just make a decent living and then, you know, kind of go from there, like, I'm happy. Frankly, I'd rather be rich than famous. I had to choose. Like, I know money can't buy happiness, but it can definitely start feeling that way. Because it's like, you know, I lived a certain way with my parents, and then I moved out and had to be independent. And I get a lot of support from my husband. But I want to be like more independent, you know. I like making my own money. I think that's the thing with rigging, because I'm not I can't commentate on something that's like right in front of me unless I'm gonna start teaching. I end up potentially sharing too much information. Don't tell anyone. I keep this while I'm small so no one knows me. Put my focus mode on, so gives me an excuse to be allowed to be quiet if I want to. Better than saying something I regret. I think something that would be cool would be like to not make a model, but I guess it would essentially in some ways be a what do you call it? A like bust, like chest up, half body model. But like, you know, have, I guess in a way that's also Jack, but I want something like for myself where it's like so like for example, this clump of hair or one of these are still like the information that's in there is only as good as what's there. But if each of these were individual, there would be so much more control. Well, that's the masochist in me speaking. I need to just not. Oh, my kitty's meowing. Hi, kitty. My baby boy was like, let me in. Let me in. Mama, mama, mommy, mommy. Hi. apparently now he's trying to rig. He's clicking my stuff. Okay. Oops. You can't. You can't sit on top of my keyboard though, okay? It's gotta work. Maybe I should have a cat cam at some point. But also to do that, I need my room to like not be so messy. Okay, I'm supposed to be having a timer on. Why is this laggy? I'm not happy with the way this is going out. It's too bad you guys can't hear him make his noises because of the noise suppression. He keeps chirping at me. You wanna sit in my lap? You had to choose so I can keep working. always so needy. So part of the reason why I'm shaping this, even though you can't see it, is just because of the transition. When you move it from here, you can, like, how it starts over here matters. The music stop. Never mind. We good. Not really a good look. Oh, thanks, Kale. Why wouldn't you follow before? How's that possible? Now you've now become my 100th follower, so maybe this was all your, this was part of your plan all along. Thank you. Thank you for following. So what's confusing is that, no, you're not stupid. On Twitch, it doesn't show up on my other chat, but on Twitch, apparently I'm a subscriber of myself, which is like automatic maybe. But it says subscriber and it says, 𝗟𝗶H did a thing, thank you so much for following. When I first saw that someone else followed me, because it said subscriber on top, I thought that they subscribed, but it was just because I'm a subscriber and I'm saying that thing. But, yeah. But I'm still happy to get follows. I hope more people find me. Be all the way hidden, so maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I don't plan on taking on. I mean, aside from maybe special cases, I don't plan on taking any more commissions, like possibly even this year, because I'm taking streaming on more and all that stuff. But aside from the list I have now, the way I'm thinking of it is like, I have to finish you first before I take on any additional new ones besides the ones that are already on my list. And I feel like I don't. It's like you've been too nice. I don't deserve your patience, and you're the one who got my foot in the door to begin with. Or because of you, yeah. What looks filled to the brim? Oh, yeah. But at least it's a routine, because I work best with routines, and the fact that I haven't really had a routine for quite a while, just like in these recent years, has made it that much harder to just be effective. Oh yeah, I guess she's the one who found the thing, but you're the child that she thought of, so it's gotta mean something. Oops. It's funny. I feel like the people in my Polya group have said similar things. I have a knack for picking up strays, as they would call them. New people to join our group. I'm actually pretty happy with that one. I feel like it looks pretty natural. Or as natural as it would be. Thank you. Today has been very quiet in terms of the number of people who have come to my stream today. I wonder why. Yeah, and like earlier, I don't think anyone was here until like an hour in for my Ace Attorney thing. And usually I have like 2 or 3. And eventually some of them came. I say some, it was 2. But yeah, I'm used to more people. But I don't think it bothers me like too much. I mean, to be fair, I didn't announce this one on my Twitter, but I don't know, I kind of felt like it wasn't necessary. Like if people wanted to hop in, they would. Actually know that I'm streaming a lot more in general. I don't really want to be a nuisance. Yeah, I gave in and ended up writing a post anyway. Maybe a couple people will come in. I feel like I should change. So I have the focus mode sticker thing on my caps lock key, and I feel like I should probably change that to something that's a little more convenient. I started my tweet, I was like, it's a stream! Like, just shouting. It was just, like, so unnecessary. Or if I'm just, like, typing something, it'll just be like... Well, maybe not that quick, but... Well, you know. You know. Hello to anyone who just joined. I don't even remember which thing I'm... That one? I think that this one right here is doing a little hiding. Alright, so I have getting a little flat there. I tried to avoid putting in another, like a keyform right there. But I think to really emphasize the roundness of the head, it's necessary in some cases. So this here needs some more body. So that way when it turns, a bit of a fine balance here. Ah! I need to not stop looking at the views. It went from like 3 to 1. I'm like, what happened? You think so? This, you know, like the colors used to be different, but I changed it to yellow for whatever reason. but it's kind of distracting to look at over the... Yeah, in this version. I think it's in... What? I'll choose a different color. What color do you want? For funsies. I think it's environment. Nah. Choose a color, any color. It doesn't matter, it's okay. Oh, that's weird. I'm like not used to seeing it. Teal. He looks like a rock star or something. He's got a highlight. Perhaps it's a good sign that I don't know which thing I'm trying to edit. Oh, it's that one. So... My brain is confused because I'm hearing my husband's Punjabi music from the living room, but then I'm hearing the like lo-fi here. My brain is like, what do you want? Like, I don't know. Not my fault. I've been getting a lot of bots lately. Like following me on Twitter. I've had to do a lot of blocking. Like, oh yeah, maybe they could theoretically boost my numbers, but it doesn't help with like the engagement. Crap. I forgot they should probably have tagged like Live2D and stuff to get people to come to my thing rather than just posting to people I would be connected with. But that's a concern for another me. It's important to me that I don't become obsessed with numbers. So, Kyo, what do you think of my progress? There might be something missing at the top of his head there, but... back from become 𝗟𝗶H𝗀𝘀? What does that even mean? Oh. Can you tell me, your opinion of my progress so far? Put this in physics mode. Something is hopping here. Ignore that. I'm talking about like this jutting thing. I mean, this is how pointy it was. So I guess this could be filled out more, but this is how it was drawn. Yeah, well, I haven't finished I only did like first passes on that stuff. Because right here I was like starting to work on the mouth, so that's why it was kind of formed that way. But ignore the face, look at the hair. I was saying that I'm not asking you to look at the face, just the hair. That's the progress I was talking about. Ignore the rest. You sound like your mom. Okay. So I guess I could put physics on it and then do the corners as a kind of like gift to myself. Because corners are going to be a real B. Yeah, somehow I have to basically merge these. I guess maybe in the future I should just start with the X, because I always end up redoing the up and down anyway. But like, I have the up and down for this, and then maybe I should do the X's so then I can copy those. Just hopefully it would save me some time from doing more work than is necessary. So like, for example, these sides, they have the angle like to the right, but they don't have the directionality of like up and down. But still I can get a pretty decent idea of what everything's gonna do. So like this, I should move down because all the other ones are down. you ignore the bald head and the masks, you can kind of see generally where it's going for. So then when I do this, it's easier to tweak. So yep. Why is this whole head? I don't understand why his head is showing. Baseline's 5th. Oh, okay. So this has to be like 601. Or I could just not have this be 600. I think maybe I had these as 600, so it's a little easier to move things around as one piece. I mean, if he wants to say bulb, then I should probably keep it as is. Otherwise, I would kind of just brute force it, like stuff. What do you call it? Squish the skull behind the bangs. You can see that when they're going from side to side, they're kind of doing this like going up and then down and then up and then down. So like it's important as to why I do a lot of checks, because then I can see what kind of things need to be smoothed out. And it's never going to be the middle one for the most part, because the middle one is supposed to be like the thing that's center. Or like the center is the default, so I had to adjust everything that way. And fit it with this draw order. It's not really a flowy effect. You can just see like look at these little tails over here. When I move them back and forth, or maybe it's... Yeah, so if his head is up, it doesn't want to stick. But pretend his head is up, and they go from side to side, they like suddenly raise up more than they're supposed to. So basically, like, I have to try and achieve that same thing, but by pulling them down so they don't stick out like that. Yeah, I mean, it'll be a lot better when there's physics, but it'll have like this weird bounce thing going on, so. But also because there are keys in between, I have to make sure that it doesn't interfere with what I'm trying to do. See, now the hair looks a little bit more natural on those tails. I don't understand why these numbers are different. Like, I'm looking at these two because they keep flip-flopping. Oh, maybe it's because... Okay, now it's fixed. This side is easier because the way that this bang is, it kind of covers the transition, whereas this side doesn't. Feel myself wanting to just like take a nap right now, but that's just me fighting the fact that I need to do something I don't want to do. Doge, stop barking. this. I guess the hair needs to go above that. And tired. I don't wanna do it. Stop working, please. Rocks. Turning into a zombie. Oh, 𝗟𝗀𝘀! Welcome, 𝗟𝗀𝘀! Welcome! How's it going? I'm becoming a blob! Ugh. I've hit that point where it's just like, you know you need to do something, but man, it's so convenient. You feel tired right now. Like, I should just totally just take a nap right now instead of doing your work. That's what it feels like. What the heck is going on? So, for context, I did ignore some of the clipping stuff. So I did the X for the head, for the hair. Ignore the jaw. Don't be like Kyo. And I had this already. And again, ignore the clipping. And so now I'm trying to do the corners. So I basically took this side and then duplicated it for the bottom, and the top. And then I'm going to just adjust it as needed to fit the angle. But I hate angle so much. And I fiddle with a lot of draw order stuff, so things are like, you know, oh, Kyo, this is a good example. So you see this like top bump right here. Down here, when it goes one side or the other, for some reason those sides are higher. So it just has this weird like effect going on. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to do it more effectively, but for now, what's going on? What's going on? Something with the head. Okay, maybe because of the base face is 60, so I need to multiple keys and make it all not 60, 600. Except actually 601. Except make it invisible. I'm confused. Not so much confused as like I don't have the brain power for what I'm doing. Yeah. Look down, brah. Why is the face line at 500? Please stop barking. Is it because the hair need points here or something? Or does the, like, base face need points there? But I don't want to add that because then when I'm working on the jaw again, it's I have that many more pieces that I have to edit. How's your day going, Oos? Has it improved at all since I saw you this morning? Let's chug my shake. How anything new in the bread adventures world? How's it going in the world of bread? Anything new? Why are these so different? New proofing baskets. Can you send a picture in the Discord? I want to see what these, I mean, not right this second, but when you get the check. Not check? What? When you get a chance. Apparently I think I'm in a restaurant. $500 isn't enough? How much do you want? 610? mask is so spiky on the bottom. Confused how these things work, but I'm interested. I like how you said requested by Floof as if you couldn't just, you know, release it for the sake of the pure enjoyment of it. At first I thought it was like almost like, you know, what do you call it? It's like there are like these really spiky mats. I can't remember what they're called. It's like acupuncture type of thing. Where they're supposed to like stimulate different nerves in your body or whatever, and it's like really painful unless you like relax. That's what it reminded me of, but like for bread. So I don't know. Maybe they just, I don't know. There's a mask here. Where is it? Okay, so this. What? Really? You have an acupuncture mat? You're kidding, right? Do you torture bread as a pastime? Like, it's like the Muffin Man, but for bread? Yeah, I don't know if I could get my body just to relax enough. I've seen it on like Korean variety shows where they use it as like part of an obstacle or a punishment, like you have to, you know, scream and shout and let it all out. Little bald spots. It seems like this is due to no. Maybe I'll just have to like cut into the head or something. I'm gonna create a deformer and I'm gonna call it adjust for face or hair. Yeah, well, you know what? It is kind of scary. So basically what I'm doing is I'm maintaining what I have before, but then what I'm doing is going to this, so when it's at this angle, it'll just boop. Boop. And like if I took off his hair, it would probably look like a nightmare. So, aka, let's try. Oh my god. This is a look. It's actually not that bad. Like, some people, when they rig faces, they have it like this. And they don't have the full head be shown. They only show like the face area. I prefer to do the head. I don't really know why. But I guess I could be. I mean, how many people are streaming with middle-aged man VTuber models? Like, that's like strangely specific. Like, it's hard enough to find a whoa. Why is his head getting so big? What have I done? Looks like everything's more or less fixed. That's pretty bold of them. Yeah, I agree. And it's more fun for me to rig anyway. think that if I made this 600, it might go over the bangs, which would be no bueno. These are at 650, so maybe not. Still have an hour and a half. Maybe it would be easier if I had some good food to eat. Some yummy, yummy food. Yummy, yummy food. Oh, I wish I had the... What the heck are you saying, Kyo? Sounds like a jingle for something. It's funny. Even me. boy. The fire alarm went off, which means my husband is cooking. I don't know how he managed to do it every time. It's like a sitcom. Yeah. He's always burning pans and, you know, I don't know. Like, both of my parents are cooks, so I learned how to properly take care of stuff. Not that we necessarily do it at this point, because I'm like, if I'm the only one care of these knives, it's like, what's the point? Whoa, hoppy, hoppy, hoppy. Ah, this is too much. I don't want to do it. Maybe I can, like, tell myself, okay, I'm just gonna do the physics, and then I can, you know, like, do the corners later, because it's too frustrating right now. Yeah. I keep telling him to, like, make sure you wash pans properly, make sure you don't use too much heat and stuff like that, but they're all changing color, and there's only so much I can do. So to be HBL. HBLA. HBL. This looks like some kind of complicated code. It's not, but it looks like it. Wow, that's a lot of love. That's a lot of dedication. least if I can get this out of the way, I know I'll feel better about my progress. No, I don't want to flip. No. This one? No. I'm not trying to reflect, I'm just trying to temporary deform. Oh, okay. I was clicking the wrong button apparently. What? Why is it being like this? Oops. Definitely sounds like a labor of love, Usk. Sorry, that was a very late reply, but... Let's see what this looks like. Bangs, duplicate. Back hair. That's a pretty good start. You're single, right? I'm surprised that someone hasn't wanted to take a stab at that. Imagine getting fresh bread so often. Sigh. Get you a man who takes care of you like he takes care of his bread pans. Why aren't you a baker? Why are you a programmer? I don't understand. What do you mean, Mr. Potato Head? Who you calling Mr. Potato Head? Oh. Right. So I've officially made it so subscribers don't have to see ads. Someone was mentioning it last time, like it was a new person. They're like, oh, I should subscribe because I don't want to see these ads. And I was like, awkward moment where the subs still had to watch ads. I was like, you know what? I'll just take it off. Don't talk to me about food. Making me hungry. Like, the shakes that I have are like 220 calories, and they have like 40 grams of protein per bottle. Like, protein's supposed to make you full. I had 3 bottles already, and somehow I'm still like, I'm hungry. And it might just be an emotional thing, especially because I love carbs and stuff, and I'm not eating them, but cry. I had McDonald's yesterday as a I deserve this type of thing. I don't want to be peckish or any of that, really. Eh. I'm streaming, just so you know. Karate? Huh?
Camera?
No. Well, I have my VTuber. Somehow the camera still knows what's me. What's up? You going somewhere?
No.
Oh. Why are you wearing shoes in the house? You're making the house dirty. Okay, well, don't complain about being the house being dirty. Is the Roomba working again? Okay. Yeah, they're really good at making things look tempting. I think I made these a little bit more energetic than the last hairpiece. You remember that moment when I said don't talk about food and we're talking about food? I'm just kidding, but also like, I'm hungry. Is fizz like soda or something? I'm just pulling your leg. Because I'm not very good at resisting temptation if given the chance, so I need to try to resist the urge to get food. Lots of food. It's like nutritionally I have, yeah, so, and I'm like sitting over here with like math, 120 grams of protein in me, which is like more than ever. And then, I don't know, body's weird. I'm gonna eat this key lime pretzel because I deserve it. love key lime. Key lime pies are one of my favorite. Key lime pie and pumpkin pie. Eat those all day. In case you're wondering or don't know, key lime pie uses a very specific lemon from the Florida Keys, hence key lime. Feels like pies that Americans keep talking about. What sounds like pies? Because I'm talking about a pie, so if it's a pie that sounds like pies that Americans talk about, it's pretty on brand. What do you think? For lack of a better term. I don't know, there's a lot of old wives tale. I know that Game Theory did a video on like the definitive thing to help you with spicy food. And there were a lot of things that you like didn't expect. I think maybe lemon was one of them, I can't remember. But like milk, for example, doesn't actually help. Allegedly. But like closing, getting your nose closed apparently is okay. I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you hear that MatPat is leaving? Well, so is Stephanie, I guess. That sounds very Mark Robery. I don't follow Hot Ones though. Yeah. I saw their like final countdown and stuff. He's crying and I'm like, MatPat, no! Don't cry, BB. Why is that? Uh-oh. Is there some tea I don't know about? Creative title. wish that I don't really have a consistent naming convention yet for these. Sometimes they change some of the PSD and stuff. But like if I already always had the same one, then I would just reuse these rather than like making them every single time. Well, this can be a good excuse to use up some of my required time. I think that they did a good job, at least for style theory, like transitioning and like getting the audience used to the idea of someone else's voice. Like when he said that, like, you haven't actually heard me saying like this stuff, blah 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 blah. I'm like, huh. You know what? You're right. That's a good point. I feel like your brain maybe just like fills in the gaps because you're used to having him there. Brain filling the gap? Oh, Brian. Unless you... Wait, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I'm like, I actually don't know a Brian. There could very well be a Brian, but I only recognize a couple of people, and sometimes just by face. Something I've kind of learned with like doing hair in physics is like less is more. Because it's like you do a little bit here, but then every additional thing that you add to it, basically it kind of multiplies it. So like it could potentially be a lot more dramatic of an effect than you intend. This music kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing. I decided to do all these and then see the physics because it's more fun to kind of see everything come together at the end. Otherwise, I'd just be tempted to do it one at a time. What I wouldn't do for some Thai food right now. I'm just really glad that my sense of taste came back, because that was hard. And like over New Year I had Japanese food, except I couldn't actually taste most of it, so it was all about the texture. Ironically, having like some tempura go down my throat made it so it like felt like it was giving my throat a good scratch. Okay, one more. I need to ask my sister's mother-in-law for her ginger snap recipe because they're so good. My favorite part about Christmas is like the dessert, specifically the Christmas cookies. I think I've had this conversation. Like, I definitely said this before. And someone asked me, well, why don't you just have it year-round? And then I was like, but then it's not free. Yeah, it was so weird because like I knew how things tasted, and it's almost like I had the memory of it, and it's like almost like on the edge of my taste buds. I could kind of like taste it, but not really. But I feel like I could taste it, and then it was just like nothingness, just utter nothingness. I'm like, oh, this is so bizarre. Yep, exactly. At the very least, because I don't like, I really like salmon, but I don't like sushi salmon or whatever. Or just smoked salmon, I should say. I really like smoked salmon, but I don't really like to eat it alone. I was able to just like stuff a whole thing of, you know, a whole slice of salmon without being bothered. That's like the only good thing that happened. I don't know if any of these combinations will work, but I wanted to just kind of... I like to not always have the pendulums in the same order, so they have some, Ooh. Wow, look at that. Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like I didn't do left and right. I just did A, B, C, but... Oh, never mind, I lied. Why do I have to be so extra? There's 10 of these. And I'm a masochist. Oh, I guess it's pair back. It's supposed to be back. R. No, L. No, R. Except this would be 1. To be. To be or not to be? That is the question. Actually, is 1B. 1B or not 1B? 1B. I keep using caps, but I keep forgetting that caps is what keeps my little focus thing on. 1B. Ugh, I did it again. Oh no, not that. Edit. Right 1, C. Right 1, C. Phew. Keep meaning to replicate, but then I don't replicate. Two. see. 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝘀. 7. Actually, there's 9. I said there was 10, but there's 9. So I can't count. This is C. Just do 4, 5, 6. Or A. 8. Or B. Or B. Or C. Or C. So close, yet so far away. 5C. 5C. I think I'm probably gonna have to use this for next time. Because, I mean, most people have bangs and back hair, so... Okay, to 5, 6. It's the last one. Hallelujah. It reminds me of that song, It's Raining Men, Hallelujah, it's raining men. Like, it's kind of weird. I mean, I'd be more down for Hallelujah, it's raining cats. But that's just me. Yeah, that too. But also, I just, you know, I really like the idea of men falling on me. Or anyone, for that matter. Oh, bless you. Anything non-standard falling in the sky would be pretty unsettling. Like meatballs. Do you know that book? It's like a kid's book. Oh, Rainy with a Chance of Meatballs. That's what it's called. Yeah, I know they made a movie. The animation style kind of reminds me of those Grubhub ads. For some reason. One of the books I really liked was called Alexander and His No Good, Very Bad Day. It's this kid just pouting and having a horrible day. But, you know, it gets better at the end. Because, you know, it's a kid's book. But still, I was like, every kid can relate. Man, I hate this. Man, I hate this. Man, I never get what I want. He fell into mud, and then he got like the short cupcake or something. Like he had a lot of they didn't have shoes in his size, but they did in his brother's. And I don't know. It was just a no good, very bad day. Another one I like because of the alliteration is 𝗟𝗋 𝗋𝗀𝘀 no so rumbo cherry berry rupee piperi pembo. That's his name. And then at one point he falls down a well, and then his brother has to go running around telling everyone that 𝗟𝗋 𝗋𝗀𝘀 no so rumbo cherry berry rupee piperi pembo is in the river, not the river, the well. And so then they go and they run and they say 𝗟𝗋 𝗋𝗀𝘀 no so rumbo cherry berry rupee piperi pembo, and so on and so forth. Curse of Small Misfortunes. Yeah, it's like death by 1,000 tiny paper cuts or something. It's like alone, they're not like the worst ever, but like together, it's like, oh my god. Kill me now. Saying what? Tiki tiki tambo no so rambo cherry berry root beep peri pempo. It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. When you introduce someone to that word for the first time, it's like amazing. Chippy chippy choppa. I don't know what chippy chippy choppa is, but it just sounds like one of those things that you can easily make something of. Four down. More than 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to go. My only solace is that I promised myself I could be done after I do this. And then what will I do with all of my free time? I will say that it's nice to be like, because I have structure, to be like a normal person, be like, ah, my day's done, I have no more responsibilities, work-wise at least. But knowing me, I still manage to sneak things in. Especially when you're working for yourself, it's hard not to. Tiggy dum. Cherry berry boop beep berry bumbo. gonna be a very bouncy piece. Sorry, I just realized I was like open to everyone. See ya. Not that there's anything to hide, but I've seen his notification for Lethal Company like many times at this point. Gonna make a joke, but I don't need to harass him. Just let him live his life. I mean, I'm a little nervous, though. Someone's ringing the doorbell. It would be nice if it was food for me, but that's unlikely. Two more. So close, yet so far away. I think this could just be two. Sweet Mother of God. There's so many of them. Too much hair. Too much hair. I wish it were that easy. I'm just putting down these numbers so arbitrarily. Yeah, some of these are a little strong. Oh, well, that's because it's 200. Talk about the frame rate drop. Also, you see this one is like freaking out in the corner. could have sworn there was like a drool emoji. But, oh, there it is. Found it. Man, it's been so long since I've done like a proper rigging post. I hate algorithms. Who needs them? Get rid of them. Okay, have a good night. I don't know why you stay up so late. Get a good rest. Okay, 𝗟𝗀𝘀. I think I've done the physics. I've done what I promised to do. So I'm gonna stop the stream now. Thank you two for hanging out with me. I appreciate you very much. Very, very much. I will see you tomorrow. Well, take some melatonin or something. Not melatonin. No, yeah, it's melatonin. Sometimes I mix it up with melanin. Okay, well, you go fix that. Papa's orders. Alright, bye guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.